Hello, folks. Welcome to Second Take. It's me, Jargas McShmargas, and my guest today is
Steve Stevens.
Steve Stevens.
Jargas.
Give him a hand, everybody.
Jargas. This guy was great back in the day.
Give him a hand, everybody.
Back in the day, this guy could play the game.
This guy never was able to play the game.
No,
so,
no.
all right.
No.
What we're doing today, we're doing the 2012-2013 season.
Ah, what a season it was.
Playoffs. Definitely seasons. Big ups to the commissioner. Big ups to the commissioner. He did a great job
today.
today.
Give ourselves a round of applause.
There you go.
Everybody.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here's our first matchup. Lightning.
This is
Crush.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Jargas. This is one of the first time we're doing this. Usually we had 20 teams this year, so there'll be four playing games.
4 playing games.
4 playing games. So
all right.
We usually have 2.
First playing game.
First.
Seed 17 versus Seed 16. Lightning versus Crush.
Man, that can go, honestly, that can go either way.
Either way. I thought Crush played a pretty good season. There was a couple weeks in there where they played pretty good.
As of late, yes, they've been playing strong. I mean, for one of the bottom tier teams, they're hot.
Joel, he was making some pretty decent passes the other day.
I honestly don't know if Joel's their quarterback, though.
Is he?
Joel's versatile.
I don't know. After he put on
mediocrely
100 pounds, who knows?
Mediocrely versatile.
All right, well, I think we can both agree on Crush for this one.
Yeah.
Crush?
Good to Crush.
We're going Crush. All right, our second playing game. Schmootex against multiple scoregasms. More like 0 scoregasms because they suck.
Yeah, not very good. I believe 2 wins on the season. Yes.
2 wins. Yeah, I believe against Fumble This in primetime.
Those 2 did come the last 2 weeks, so
that is true.
They
got a new guy who jumps 100 feet in the air.
They should literally just throw the ball to him every time.
Should he be quarterback too? Because their quarterback is, I don't know.
Throw it and catch it.
All right, yeah.
He can do it.
So we're going with Schmootex here.
Oh, yes.
Schmootex.
And just a landslide.
All right.
And now we're over here to the dreaded 15-18 game. We got good old Goodfellas. A fan favorite here in the Bridgeview Sports Dome.
Sally as their quarterback.
Yes, Sally indeed. And primetime. Everyone, those guys that don't wear much clothes, and they're all very...
You know who primetime reminds me of?
Who they remind you of?
Of the movie Dodgeball.
Yes.
With the trainers,
Globo.
Ben Stiller.
Globo Gym.
Yeah.
Globo Gym. Yes.
That's who they are.
Yes.
But they suck.
Yeah, but they're not a not good version of Globo Gym.
Exactly.
Like a really, really, really not good version of Globo Gym.
I think Sal's got a nice hit move that he does with the blitz.
He is very elusive and agile for his size.
They got impressive. That number 21.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fast. He can stop on a dime and just...
He
is explosive.
He's up there. He's an up-and-comer in the league. He's probably, top 10 player. Easily. Top 10 player.
He might be. Might need to work on his hands, though, but he is pretty good.
He's still young.
Okay.
Probably one of the youngest players in the league, to be honest. Yeah.
You will be hearing his name pretty soon. So
okay.
I think we're going with...
Goodfellas. Yeah.
Goodfellas. You want to throw that up there? Goodfellas?
Not really.
All right, who's our next one, Steve?
We got Lake Placid and Fumble This. Fumble This is god-awful. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm going to give this one to Lake Placid. I wish Lake Placid would go back to their retro jersey days of last year. But yeah, they're an explosive team. Fumble This has had just a different group of players out there, I think, each week this year.
Lake Placid is up and down.
Yeah.
They're up and down. Who knows who their quarterback is?
One week they're beating, a top 6 team, and then next week, they're losing to someone not very good.
I'm going to take Lake Placid in this one.
Yes.
But we have to take into account that the number 2 seed takes the highest seed out of the playing games. So if Lake Placid is to win, which I think they're going to be, they will have to play, Lake Placid will have to play unknowns. Which, if everybody remembers last year, that was the biggest upset in the playoffs.
That was a huge upset. Some could say that was what led Dome Team to winning the championship last year.
Some say, I doubt it. I think the Dome Team, Mike Vargas came back and he just took them to
They were a team of destiny.
Giants.
It was their little Giants.
Giants.
Yeah. They were just hot.
Went in.
Ran into the Patriots. No match.
Took it out. All right. Now we get
to the 16-team
Here
bracket.
we go. We got Thunder and Crush. I think this one's pretty simple.
Crush.
Everybody. Crush?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right.
Thunder.
We're going Thunder here.
Thunder it is.
Then we got Pez and Gun Show, the 8-9 matchup. Great matchup.
Now everyone remembers
Great
last year,
matchup.
Gun Show was the other underdog team that made it to the championship, but
Yes.
no credit to them. They're a very good team. That
Yes.
quarterback, when he's on,
He is on.
He's very good. They got the brother connection. Everyone knows, very dangerous. But Pez right now they might be the hottest team in the league.
Really?
They're hot. They're up there.
That defense is stellar with Eric back there at safety, Gasparis at corner.
Oh my gosh.
Watch out for those guys.
I'm giving it to Pez.
Giving it to Pez?
Yes, they're just too hot.
I think I have to give it to Pez too.
Yeah.
After what Gun Show did last week, getting blanked by Dome 33-0.
That was shocking.
Mm.
As
Pez.
how bad as Dome has been playing to get shut out.
Mm-hmm. Going with Pez here.
It's shocking.
All right, now here's a great matchup. Untouchables and Freaky Fast, formerly known as Blue Zone.
Yes, these guys just changed their names.
Yes.
Middle of the season.
Untouchables, they don't have Nader. Nader's been gone the whole season. Totally different team in my opinion.
Not as explosive.
No, not at all.
Without Nader.
Freaky Fast, the guy in the blue shorts.
No one knows their names, but
nobody. They're just silent killers.
They have the different language audibles, and that blue short character that we do not know the name of.
He is good.
He's very good.
He's a player.
He can play the game.
This one's close, but I think I'm going to have to go Untouchables here.
Yeah, I'd probably play it safe and go Untouchables. Watch for it. That's the dreaded 5-12 matchup. You always see a lot of upsets with that one.
So we're going Untouchables here.
Yep, there it is.
Next, we got Dome.
Yes.
And Schmootex.
Schmootex, they lost some contributors.
Yeah, definitely.
They lost some contributors, but they still got their staple, Dan Berger.
They have a hell of a rusher.
Yeah, Corey is...
That guy is fast.
He's very underrated at the rushing position, I feel, in this league. But Dome has a pretty good rusher of their own. Maybe many know him. Bob Rapp.
Robbie.
Bob. Rappinator.
There you go.
You know.
But I think I'm going to go with Dome on this one, just because...
They're trio on offense of...
They're hard to cover, though, that trio right there.
Kyle, Vargas, and what's the big goofy guy? Ogle. That's a pretty good trio.
I'm going to take Dome on this one, just because they have an explosive offense. Their defense, not so much. The quarterback, he's up and down.
You know, when he's on, he's good. He's very good.
But when he's off...
Boy, I tell you.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, man.
Let's go Dome here.
Yeah, Dome. They can play.
All right. This next matchup, Norseman and Crack Attack.
It's strange that you skipped Armageddon Goodfellas, but I won't interrupt.
Okay. Well, this is the more intriguing matchup.
Best matchup of the first round, some could say.
Yes, definitely. Norseman and Crack Attack. Crack Attack, obviously, Sierra. You got
Quinn.
Sierra on there, Quinn, super fast. Then you got Ray. Ray just gets under your skin.
No one cares about the other guys on that team.
Okay.
Really, yeah.
Good point.
Yes.
Good point.
Is the quarterback.
Norseman, you got Bam Bam Bigelow out there catching passes.
Everyone likes him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And then they got what's that? That blitzer.
I do not know.
Darker skinned blitzer.
He's
that guy can play.
He's pretty good too.
That guy, Quintana.
Yes.
Quintana. That guy can play.
They got Patempa. He's been playing for forever.
Exactly.
Just a veteran.
I think experience gives it to Norseman.
I think they have the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
That is
Statistics show that's not very good.
No.
No.
But I'm going to take experience on this one. I'm going to go with Norseman over Crack Attack.
You know, I was expecting big things from Crack Attack this year.
Really?
But this was a disappointing season for them.
Sure was. I thought they would get higher than the 10th seed.
I'll go Norseman as well.
Okay. All right. Then we have the Armageddon Goodfellas. Of course, Armageddon.
That's just deep.
They don't stop. They got John. Oh, wait.
What is it?
the guy who broke his foot.
He's back.
He's back.
If you noticed him back week 12, he probably has the highest vertical in the league.
He just might. Them and then the guy from Multiple Scoregasms.
Yes.
That guy might be able to. Them guys, the combine, hitting that thing, jumping up. Who knows? But I'm going to go with Armageddon. I think it's pretty clear Armageddon's going to win that one.
You know, if
It was a pretty. You know what? They had a pretty close game in week.
if Goodfellas can get some stops,
Mm.
they can win that game. But that's it. They have to get. They got to stop them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Armageddon for sure.
All right.
Bruce Willis. Great. Terrible.
What about Die Hard? I would go Die Hard. Die Hard was Bruce Willis's best.
Armageddon,
The first one with the
Armageddon
building.
is the movie with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
That's why I said, why would
All right.
someone have to do
All right.
Die
You got
Hard?
me. You got me.
Okay, yes.
Unknowns in Lake Placid. A rematch of the biggest remember last playoffs.
Did you remember last playoffs?
Huge.
Huge.
Anthony was not happy.
He was furious. I haven't seen Anthony in a couple of weeks. He's not playing for Unknowns anymore.
Who knows? Who knows? Rogers can play though.
Talk
That's
about
all
a guy that
matters.
gets under your skin. That's Anthony. Trash talk.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go. I don't think Lake Placid has it this year.
No, Unknowns.
I don't think they have it, even though they have shown some good things. But Unknowns is just on a mission.
Unknown's problem in the past is their team in the playoffs is always different than their team during the season. But
Exactly.
they've had a pretty consistent team this year, so I think they got the chemistries there.
Let's go on Unknowns here. Then we have Lynch Mob and Outcast. Lynch Mob, Goodrum definitely has some new wide receivers that have not been there in seasons past.
Talk about a bounce back season for
Yeah,
Lynch Mob.
Exactly.
Bounce back.
Good
I
run.
was getting ready to.
Write them off.
Yes, I was going to write them off. I was going to erase them with a pencil.
But Outcast definitely not the same team as they were before. Their quarterback definitely not what he once was. He
They're
can't
just-
scramble. I think it's all the mass in here.
Yes. Yes. He put
Definitely slowing him down.
I
I think the mass in here, not muscle, here
the
slows down.
The opposite of muscle. There.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Lynch Mob here. I'm going to go with
Definitely
Lynch Mob.
Lynch Mob for sure.
So then we are doing our quarterfinal matchups. We are going with our Thunder and Pez matchup.
Man.
Scary matchup for Thunder.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The last time these teams played, Pez won.
Exactly.
Pez won that game.
Yes,
yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
They won that game.
Yes, they did. But I just can't bet against Wilkins and Punda.
Yes.
And that center that nobody likes.
No one
from
likes you.
Thunder. Nobody likes that guy.
The new
So-
and Shane, their trio. They got a decent trio. That's a
But
pretty.
you got Klitsky.
Cool.
You don't even see him rushing in.
Did you
really
guys know he was a good wrestler? I watched him. That short Mexican guy on Dome team got his ass handed to him.
don't. I don't remember that.
I don't know where you were, Jarvis, but
I don't remember that happening. I didn't see it.
Klitsky, I was shocked by that. I was like,
Klitsky's
wow.
a wrestler?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
He's probably caught off guard. That's all it was.
That could be true, but
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
But I think I'm going to have to go with Thunder in this one. Steve, what do you think?
As much as I'd like to see Pez, who likes parity? Same teams every year.
Yeah.
This is just, Pez, for as hot as they are, they're just running into the wrong team, at the right time. At the wrong time, actually.
I'm going Thunder here.
Yeah, put it down.
But watch out. Watch this matchup. Next matchup. Untouchables, Dome.
Holy.
Came into the league at the same time, although the first year, that Mexican kid, when they went into the playoffs,
He was a different player back then.
couldn't totally wipe them out. Took them out of the playoffs easily.
I will say this team, they're division rivals, division
are.
foes. Dome won the division by a one game. They've met 3 times this year, and the point differential of those games is just preposterous.
Up and down.
First
up and down.
game, Dome just blew them out. And then the next 2 games, Untouchables, I think Dome scored a combined 12 points.
Possibly.
It was,
Possibly.
to their point though, Dome was missing that Kyle Siemens character.
Siemens.
Kyle Siemens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous about this one.
I just don't think when Dome is at full strength and Corey's been getting back on the track, they just have too high of an offense. And Mike Vargas is playing defense. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's not in the best of shape.
But he can play.
When he's in shape. So
I'm going to go with Dome on this one.
We're going Dome. Ooh, I don't.
Home field advantage.
That's true.
100% healthy. Going Dome.
That Ogle kid took one off the eye last week.
He sure did.
I don't know how he's.
I don't know how his eye is, but hopefully.
Yes,
he can see some.
He doesn't contribute that often, to be honest.
Okay, then we got Armageddon and Norseman. Great matchup.
Armageddon is just the last couple of years has just made a statement in the regular season.
The Atlanta Falcons of
the regular season.
They are on in the regular season.
Not that long ago, I believe Norseman was in the championship game, I believe.
That is true. That was
maybe 3 years ago. So
possibly.
The experience is there, but Armageddon with that high-powered offense and
especially that guy, I believe his name is Mike. Is his name Mike?
Possibly Mike. I don't want to be wrong
Broke
if your
his foot.
name's not Mike. He's back now. That just makes their offense that more explosive. So we're going Armageddon.
I'm going Armageddon. We're going Armageddon.
As much as I hate to see Brian Smith and that gang lose. I don't even want to write it down.
Write it down. All right. Then we have Unknowns and Lynch Mob in the quarterfinals.
This is just a terrible bracket we have going here. Everyone is winning that's supposed to be winning. But
this is tough.
I believe it's going to continue here because, Lynch Mob, they've been around since I've known this league, and I've never seen them make a run. As much as I'd like to see them.
Since Willie Poop ran the league.
Yes.
Willie Poop?
Yes, Willie Pop Poop.
Poop. It's Poop.
Willie Poop.
Willie Poop. There's 2 O's.
Yes.
Willie Poop. I don't know. Goodrum, he's on. Lynch Mob's hot team. Unknowns. They're just so good. They're so, I don't know how to put it.
Might be the most athletic team in the league.
Possibly. Have you seen the guy with the white Under Armour?
He wears a tight
backwards
shirt.
hat?
He is humongous.
Someone chiseled that guy out of rock.
Muscular, humongous.
And he's old. He's like 62. Who knows?
I do not believe that for a second. So I guess we are going unknowns.
I think we're going unknowns here. Now we're going to the semifinals. A rematch of last year's semifinals. Last year, recap. Dome, blowout. Blue Thunder out.
Hold the phone. Thunder, to their defense, was missing that John Klitsky character.
Yes, they were.
He is a huge part of that defense.
Yes, they were.
A huge part.
Thunder versus Dome. Well, Dome's defense is, I don't know about their defense. Their offense can keep up like they did last week. 34-31 loss last week.
That was possibly a statement game that, hey, we're here.
Yes.
Don't forget about us. There was a crucial safety. In that game.
And they capitalized on it.
Arguably the center's or quarterback's fault. No one knows. Heard it was the quarterback's fault. But
what are we going here?
I just can't see Thunder not being at the championship 2 years in a row.
I can't see it either.
So
I think they're back out for revenge.
This game, it may get out of hand from just kind of like, hey, remember last year? No, not again. So I'm going Thunder.
I think we're going Thunder here.
Yes. As much as I like seeing those young whippersnappers on Dome.
Formerly Young Guns, if you remember those guys.
Hopefully you don't, because they were terrible. Not a good team.
Next we have Unknowns and Armageddon. Great matchup. Armageddon won the season series, but I don't know. I think Jay really has it on this year. And John, I hope he plays some offense, because that guy can hit a slant.
I like John.
John is a good guy.
Always.
My favorite in the league, personally. I like him.
I heard you guys have quite the relationship.
Jargas?
Yes.
And John are best friends.
Yes.
Those guys are good friends. He taught Jargas a lot when Jargas played on the team.
I remember.
Taught him a lot.
That weird season. Just a weird season.
Weird season. Lockout season, we'll say.
Very comparable to lockout season. And then we have,
Unknowns.
for some reason, I see this game, I don't know why, getting ugly for unknowns.
Really?
Yes. Like this Armageddon, they're going to be amped up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
After beating Norseman?
this is going to be a tough game here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I think we're going to Armageddon here.
is going to put it on.
We're going to Armageddon, which is huge because they've been really sorry in the playoffs the past couple seasons. They have 0 titles.
Yes, very
0. With the high-powered offense that they got, with all the talent that they have, especially James, the addition of James at safety, on defense, big pickup.
Yes, that
from
James
Schnutex.
is decent at football.
That he's very, very decent at football.
Probably as decent as you can get.
Exactly.
At football. Not bad, not good, just very decent.
Smack dead.
Right
in the middle.
Neutral, you know. And then,
so here we have our championship game. Top 2 teams in the league, Thunder and Armageddon.
I believe they met twice this year.
Yes, they did.
Did they split it? Did they split it?
They did not split it.
They did not.
Thunder won both games. The first game,
first
game came down to the
that's
end.
the game.
I thought Armageddon should have won the game personally. I thought they put it on him.
Okay.
John was catching deep balls.
Oh my gosh.
The guy was just tearing them up. Jay was just lighting them up with deep balls, splitting hairs. He was just putting it on.
It's that consistent attack of that Thunder
It's a
offense.
consistent attack. But Punda, you leave that guy extra time. You give Wilkins extra time.
Yes.
They're going to go down the field. And they did, and they scored, and they got the extra points to win the game.
Who do you got here, Jargas?
You know what? I have Armageddon pulling it out.
Wow.
I have Armageddon pulling it out.
Holy cow.
Yes, I do. I have Jay. I just don't think. I think Thunder, as of late, their defense the past 3-4 weeks, they got put on.
You think? Huh?
They got put on. They got put on.
I disagree with you.
What are you going with?
I'm sticking with Detroit and true. I don't even know how many more championships this year this makes, but I'm sticking with Thunder. You know.
You know what? I can't see. You know what?
What is it?
I see Armageddon winning, but at the same time, I can't see Thunder losing or not winning a championship for 2 years in a row.
At one point in time, I'd like this season, this league, to become that. You know, it's like, hey, you know,
Thunder wins.
Thunder every year.
We get it. But they're there. They score. They have the highest points per game average in the league, and they have the lowest points allowed in the league.
You can't not ignore that. You
just
can't ignore it.
With allowing almost, 13 points a game?
I believe it's right around
Unbelievable.
that. Right around that.
Averaging 33 points a game.
That's impressive.
But you know what? Armageddon's close, averaging 32 points and letting up 15.
That's almost identical. This or that. This or that.
But you know what? I think I'm going to have to go with you, Steve. I think Thunder wins it this year.
You just flip-flopped. Jargas just flip-flopped everybody.
I think I have to go with Thunder. I'm flip-flopping. He brought up a good argument.
Just flip-flopped. That was on live television. That was
I'm going Thunder, everybody.
very amateurish.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we going Thunder?
I am sticking with what I said, Thunder.
Okay.
Unlike you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012-2013 flag football Bridgeview Sports Dome champions
Possibly will be Thunder.
possibly will be Thunder.
But let's just look back and reflect on this great season. Great season.
Great season. I thought it was a good season. I thought the commissioner did a great job.
Great job.
Adding
Brendan.
Brundon? Is it Brundon? What's his last name? Peace?
It's East. Something.
There's
a letter in front of East.
Exactly. We don't know what it is.
I can't quite make
Brundon.
Brundon. I don't know. It's something like that. Brundon East.
Yeah, something like that.
You know who we're talking about. He's
the commissioner.
The really skinny, tall guy.
Yeah. Plays volleyball.
Yeah, he plays. Maybe was it volleyball or I don't know. It's something.
It might be handball.
There's like a net, I think. It's a really girly sport.
Yes. Okay.
Let's just agree on that.
So, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thunder wins the championship. I want to congratulate everybody for coming out this season.
Yes.
I want to thank you all for participating,
Yes.
paying the ref fees with the with the theft that happened.
Yes.
I'm glad
That
everybody helped us out with that.
That was not Steve Stevens.
Not at all. Not at all.
You would see my distinctive effort.
So, I think that wraps it up, folks.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me on the show.
We will see you next season on Second Take, everybody. Let's give a round of applause.